Hello and welcome to the Superintendent's Perspective. I'm Lisa Ayala, Edinburgh CISD Public Information Officer. And of course, I'm joined by Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mario Salinas. We have something really interesting, really fun, and really special this coming weekend. It is our Edinburgh School District Golf Tournament. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, we have an annual tournament to raise money for scholarships for 40 students.
Okay.
Actually 50. Students in our school district, $1,000 scholarship for students that are going to be going to college in the fall. We think it's a worthy cause. You know, families always need money to, especially when they got children going off to college, they got to have all kinds of expenses, as you know.
Yes.
So it's Saturday. We have over 63 teams. It's shaping up to be tomorrow. One of the more successful tournaments, it appears. So we'll see tomorrow how that turns out. We're excited. There's going to be 300 people or more at the tournament at the Monte Cristo Golf Club. So
how exciting. We've got sponsors for that, so it should be a lot of fun.
We have many sponsors that are that have participated, local vendors, local business people that gladly participate for a good cause.
Yes.
It goes right back to the students.
Awesome.
Terrific. It's awesome.
Well, we're looking forward to that and to having highlights about that next week as well.
We may talk about it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's talk a little bit about our biggest, latest initiative and what we've been discussing for the past month, more or less, and that is our University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, and ECISD partnership for this new collegiate high school. Tell us a little bit about that and wrapping up.
Okay, right off the bat, it's going to be the best high school in the whole state of Texas. It's shaping up to be, we feel, in terms of academic rigor, in terms of getting our students ready to do college level work, in terms of getting our students into degree fields that are in demand, in terms of getting them graduated from college. We think that this is going to be a school like no other. We've had our first parent orientation this last Wednesday, and it was highly successful. You were there.
Yes.
And the parents were very interested. We had a full cafeteria at Barrientos for parents that wanted information. We were there almost 2 hours because the parents wanted to know.
It was very informative. This orientation just kicks us all this way because you get to ask all these questions. And not only for me, because there's a lot more parents, concerned of this how it's going to kick off, for the next year. She's an 8th grader, so we want to go ahead and pursue her academic success here in Edinburgh. I think this is a good opportunity for her to strive.
We had a lot of interest, and that's really encouraging. And we expected that. So we're excited about that. We had some excellent questions. One of the questions that I saw in particular was, what's the difference? What's going to be the main difference between this college or this high school and the other ones that we have?
Well, we have early college high schools. These are schools within a school.
Yes.
North has an early college high school. It is school within a school. Economides, Edinburgh High, and Vela. They have early college high schools. This is a collegiate high school. It's the 5th high school.
Right.
In Edinburgh School District. It's the 5th high school for about 800 to 900 students. They have their own valedictorian, their own salutatorian. They're not going to have fine arts or athletic facilities. Instead, we're going to allow the children that want to do band, that want to do orchestra, that want to do choir or some other fine arts to go back after school or before school to their home zone campus to participate in these after-school programs. We know that these after-school programs are good.
Yes.
Or athletics, or some other after-school program that the collegiate high school does not offer.
Right.
We want the children to go back to the campus and participate. We know, you and I, all of us, we're of the belief that after-school programs are very good for children.
And this is really what sets us apart, from the other collegiate high schools that are around. This sets us apart. These kids will be able to go back and do exactly what they love while they enjoy or while they get to participate in this academic rigor.
We want the children to be given this opportunity. They want to take up this opportunity of going into this collegiate high school and start studying for a career. We don't want the fact that if the child loves to play basketball, the fact that the love for basketball stops this student from applying to this school, or soccer, or orchestra, or band, or cheerleading for that matter. So we're going to make it happen. It's to accommodate our students. And we talked to the parents Wednesday night, and we made it very clear. Our goal is for the student to get into this facility. Once they get into this collegiate high school, our priority is to get the students graduated from the school.
Yes.
If they graduate from the school, any student,
Right.
they're going to be academically prepared to do college level work because they will have gone through 2 years of full-time college study
Yes.
when they're juniors and seniors.
They'll be graduating with a high school diploma. They'll have their college, their high school ring, and they'll have their, cords, and they'll have their graduation, their valedictorian, their salutatorian, everything. They're going to have their high school diploma, but simultaneously, they'll be going through the last 2 years, their junior and senior year, earning college credit hours, university college hours from a Division I university, UTRGV, towards their full 4-year Bachelor of Science degree.
Grades 9, 10, not only do we want to prepare them academic-wise for the rigor, we also want to prepare them social-emotional-wise for the setbacks that come with being a full-time college student. When you're a full-time college student, it's more challenging. There are setbacks, you fall, you got to get up and keep going. Our job, our priority is, if a student is accepted to this school, to make sure that the school doesn't drop out, sticks it out, and graduates from this high school.
And that they succeed. And that was one of the things that you made a really big point about last night, was nurturing and making sure that we are there to encourage, to nurture, and make sure that they do well. That is your job, you said, as superintendent. That's my job, is to make sure that they succeed. We want them to.
Because they're going to be full, because let's say the student gets into this school at 14, as a freshman.
Yes.
They're 15 as a sophomore. They'll be 16. The students, most of them are going to be 16 years of age, taking full-time college schedule.
Yes.
At 16.
Right.
So we have to be able to get our students when they're freshmen, 14, sophomores, 15, we have to get them ready to do not only the rigor, but the social-emotional aspect of dealing with college professors, dealing with college-level environment, etc.
Exactly.
So I was telling the parents, typically students, when they go to college, and I was telling the parents, data from the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board says that 70 to 80% of students that get to college drop out.
Yes. The first year, unfortunately.
And it's the first year, when they're freshmen.
Right.
So we want to get them past the first and second year, and we feel once they graduate from this collegiate high school, we feel that they're going to sail through their career preparation programs at the college level. We feel that way.
I think so. I mean, I think once you get into that groove, once you get into that schedule, once you start getting into that whole college feel, and we're going to have the perfect layout at this standalone school. I mean, it's going to be state of the art. They'll have common areas. They'll be able to study. They'll be on a college schedule. So they'll have Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes, or Tuesday, Thursday classes. So it'll already be an environment with college professors in college classes.
Yes,
so,
this facility is designed to mimic a college.
Yes.
There will be students lounging around in their study tables, while some students are in classes, some students are in study groups, in the commons area. Some students are going to be going to this high school, taking full-time college classes with hour-and-a-half schedules like they do in college, and then we're going to have school at the same time, students following a high school schedule. So we think it's a good thing for our students. With a good thing for our community.
Yes.
We're going to be preparing students to fill in-demand jobs.
Yes.
I was telling the parents, we want to train students to be teachers. We're going to have teacher shortages, teacher
Openings.
demands
Yes.
for teachers right now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. The same thing for nurses and doctors and all the fields associated with health. We were excited that we were going to be able to train our young people to get good, high-quality jobs when they graduate from college. That's what we want. That's what all parents want.
Absolutely.
And that's what we want for our students too.
That's true, absolutely. So I think one of the other things that brings us to is one of our job fairs. If we're doing that this week as well.
Wednesday, we had our job fair. There's a lot of people there looking for work. We have vacancies. We anticipate vacancies. People are retiring already.
Wow.
So we're hiring right now to replace those teachers that are going to be retiring. We have over 100 teachers that are going to retire.
Wow.
At the end of the year. So we need to start recruiting teachers. We need to recruit teachers to the Collegiate High School.
Yes, exactly. And we want the best, highest quality teachers, like you
That's
always
true.
say.
We want teachers that are the very best teachers that love children, that have compassion for children, and that are good teachers. We're going to try to find the very best. So we're looking for teachers to replace that teachers that are going to retire in June, teachers that we've had vacancies the whole year.
Yes.
So to replace those vacancies, then we have vacancies for this new Collegiate High School.
We added some vacancies for the Collegiate High School in the core content areas. We are recruiting for the Collegiate High School for English, social studies, mathematics, and science. Our current teachers have many years of experience, and some decided that it's time to retire. Plus, we are also proud to say our student enrollment is high, and so with that, we're able to hire teachers.
So we have vacancies, and so the job fair went really well, and hopefully we can fill our needs.
Absolutely. And then in 4 years, we'll have teachers, graduating from college, hopefully. Well,
And
5
we'll
years.
recruit them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And they'll
We
be
got a
making,
pipeline to come back to teach with us.
That's exactly right. And they'll be making great money.
We think so.
The highest paid district in the valley. I mean,
right now, right?
Yes.
This year, we're paying, if a teacher is employed with us, no experience, straight out of college, 21-year-old, and this teacher is going to be asked to help after school with tutoring. We pay $30 an hour.
yes.
It's going to be asked to help with clubs. We pay $2,000 to $3,000 for that. Some teachers are going to coach. We pay much more. So we starting pay for a teacher in Edinburgh, brand new, almost $54,000, $53,700.
Yes.
You throw in all these stipends for tutoring, for clubs, for coaching, you're earning over $60,000 as a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
So these students have a tremendous opportunity. And then in the health science, you get a nurse, you get one of our students to become a certified nurse, registered nurse. And these nurses are in demand, and they're going to work overtime. They can earn $100,000.
Absolutely.
If that's what they want to do. So, engineers, same thing.
It is wide open for their.
Wide open. It's a tremendous opportunity for our students, for our families, for our children, for our community. We think it's a very good thing for the city of Edinburgh, for the school district of Edinburgh.
Absolutely.
That we are having parent orientations,
Yes.
and you can show that.
Yes.
You can go to any one of them. And people that don't live in Edinburgh also can attend. They may be able to get in. We are going to accept some of those students as well.
That's true. We have up to
this Collegiate High
10%.
School. Yes, up to 10% of the student enrollment at this high school are going to be students not from Edinburgh CISD.
Yes. So absolutely visit our website, visit our social media. You can call Dr. Salinas, you can call myself, you can call Aniel Gorena, any of us for more information and get that about our...
And one last thing, the cost to go to this school,
Yes.
ask me.
How much does it cost?
It
to
doesn't
go
cost anything.
Right.
We pay.
This is unbelievable.
It's a partnership between us and the university. They pay half of the cost of the construction of the campus. We pay the other half. And the students take college classes absolutely free of charge.
I think the parents were blown away
For
by
2
that.
years.
They were blown away by that last night. They were like, how much is it going to be? It's going to be free for 2 years. 2 years college credits. So they were blown away. Huge, huge thing. So we'll continue discussing that, and we look forward to doing that, of course, next week as well. And that concludes this week's episode of Superintendent's Perspective. Thank you all for joining us, and as always, stay healthy and stay safe.